Yes, Wes.
Oh, what's up, Tyler?
Got time for a quick chat?
Yeah, I was just about to watch the women's triple threat match. What's up?
Sweet. So, you've been operating at peak levels for quite some time
I
now.
appreciate you, brother. Thank
But
you.
I'm just a little worried you're going to wear yourself out, man.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I feel like after what happened last week, you could use a helping hand.
Honestly, dog, I'm good. And next week with the title on the line, Drew Gulak's about to take a one-way trip to the West Side and find out how we really do it now. Me?
Okay, but I've got an idea, though, if you're open to it.
Yeah, shoot.
Next week, I'd like to be in your corner. And perhaps I could bring a sense of balance to the situation.
I greatly appreciate that, dog. With Charlie Dempsey being on the outside, I have no idea what that man's about to do.
Exactly. And maybe beforehand, we could go through a little pre-match meditation, you know, get in the zone kind of thing.
I love where your head is at. I am down.
Sweet.
Yeah. You saying for this?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get to it then.